This weekend, yes. Not every weekend that happens, but yes. This
Really?
weekend, yeah. That don't happen every weekend.
Are you
Trust me.
serious?
No, that does not happen every weekend.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of running around and missed calls and left on read and
Really?
Yeah.
It's like that still?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That ain't gonna never change.
Really?
That ain't gonna never change.
Oh man. Anyway, yeah. So I saw Outkast for Cool Effect. Good job, you did.
Thank you, sir.
Did
Appreciate
your
it.
2 sets at Cool Effect. So shout out to you. And yes, if Super Kids listening, it was Outkast who played the song.
It was me.
What's the name of the song?
Whites. Can't make this up.
So we figured out from the silhouette, or Super Kid figured out from the silhouette that
Massacre.
we'll be playing in Dominica. It's the same exact.
It would make sense because he has the biggest song right now.
So basically it's like a surprise. They get with a question mark. It's silhouette.
So
2 people.
They have 2 unannounced artists.
Yeah, one's a female for sure. So we think it might be Arya Star.
Ira Star. Ira Star?
Arya.
Aria?
Star. So we think it might be Arya Star. So, but definitely Massacre is the other silhouette. So he will be at Dominica.
It would make sense because that song is like one of the biggest right now.
Okay.
It would make sense. So
Fire.
I wouldn't be mad.
So how did you enjoy your Cool Effect?
Did my thing when I went home.
Yeah. No, you was hanging out for a while, buddy.
a little while.
Nah, no, you were. You was there for a good minute. Don't give me it for a little while. You was chilling with us for a little while.
Right.
You didn't go straight home.
And then I looked at my watch and what did I say?
Then you oh, I gotta go. Yeah, then you did. But you was chilling with us for about half hour.
No, it wasn't so long.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't so long.
Yes, it was.
15 minutes
No, it
tops.
wasn't. You was chilling with us for about a half hour. You was there for about a half hour, bro. You was there for half
15
hour.
minutes tops.
Ask Deslin. She gonna tell you. Speaking of Deslin, wow.
What? The punch?
First of all, is it just me that Deslin look like Lady Lava?
Don't tell her that.
Really? She hears that a lot?
Don't tell her that.
Really?
Don't tell her that.
Everybody says that?
I don't know if everybody says that, but don't tell her that.
Why? Lava!
Don't tell her. Please don't.
I'm gonna start calling her LL.
Oh, God.
LL.
She can run you over with a car.
That's just okay. I don't see it when she drives. So she had Cool Effect. Everybody had their own little concoction.
Everybody had concoctions.
Omarique had his line punch, which was very.
That's what you were sipping on when you were standing by me.
Yeah, but it was like I had to like add a little ginger ale to it to lighten it up. It was powerful.
Yeah.
It was really, really powerful. But anyway, it tastes good though. It tastes good. The line punch was really, really good. And then I had some of Deslin's punch.
Oh, God. What did it do you?
Not what it did me. It was good.
It was good?
It was really good.
But is it one of those that nice, sweet, smooth coming down and sneaks up on you after?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's like, you want some? I made some punch. Like, you made punch. I was like, okay, let me try some. Because my line punch ran out. I was like, looked at Deslin. I was like, yo, this is aight.
Did she make it or did Tito make it?
She said she made it. So I don't know if they might have to fight over that. She said she made it. So then I went back for seconds.
You went back for seconds, G-Money.
And I was like, she's like, no, come. I was like, I said, I hate to trouble you. Can I get some more of this?
Sorry for the inconvenience.
I know you're enjoying the signal band right now, but do you mind if I have a little? I'm glad you have some rum punch today, and I'll pay you on Tuesday. So she was like, nah, knock yourself out. So I had some more rum punch. Man, that was tasting good. I had my little Dominica.
I saw your cup. I was
Dominica
like,
cup.
Was that
my
strategic?
Dominica? No, that's what they gave us one year. We went to the Creole Festival like that. So it's a Dominique tumbler.
Yeah, I saw it.
With a lid, and it came with you still have yours, and it came with a metal straw. So first of all, it's great because I noticed the ice stays long,
very long,
because you're outside and it has a cover over it with a straw. So
you know those cups I got home? I got so many of those.
So many. I have so many tumblers too, but this one was a nice Dominica one.
I saw it with the logo and everything.
With the logo and the straw, the metal straw, which was amazing.
Did it come with a little cleaning brush for the straw?
It probably did. Yeah. I'm not sure. So, sipping on my punch, and then I went back for a third time. Yeah, I went back.
You was overdoing it.
Yeah, I overdid it. I went back. She's like, knock yourself out. So I went back for some more.
Oh, you know I'm going to call her after that. I got off the air.
So I told her, during the concert, I said, I am officially branding your punch.
What are you calling it?
Fireman punch.
I love it. I gonna call her after I get off the air.
So I said, I'm officially branding Fireman Punch.
Fireman Punch.
Yo. You see, because all these drinks are named after all kinds of sexual stuff.
Right.
Nah. Fireman Punch.
Big up the fireman them.
Fireman Punch. I was like, yo, this could be a something in the firehouse, you know. I mean, off duty, can't drink it, but yo, it was good. I don't know what she puts in it. Sometimes when you taste something, you eat something.
You have an idea what's in it?
Yeah, but you don't want to ask because then it's going to spoil it.
Right.
Like, you're eating something, you're like, really, oh, this is good. What is this? And they go, oh, it's kangaroo meat. Like, what? It's kangaroo meat.
That's a kangaroo meat.
Kangaroo meat. And then you're like, never want to eat it again. So I'm like, I didn't even ask her what's in it. I don't want to ask her what's in it. But the Fireman Punch, 2 thumbs up.
I will let her know that you said that.
2 thumbs up. I was like, wow, I went back 3 times for it.
Well, I tell you.
Yeah. And I had my own cooler with super and spoon, and I had my gin and everything, but I was like, Fireman Punch it is.
Fireman Punch. If you went for 3 rounds, then it have to be good.
It was a 3-alarm punch. 3-alarm punch. 3-alarm punch. It was good stuff.
So you had a good cooler fit then.
I didn't have a good cooler fit. I had a great cooler fit. It was nice. Everybody,
so next time you bring in your own cooler?
No.
Or you just go?
No, and I'm going to tell you why.
Why are you not going to
be rude, not to be cheap, but there's just so much alcohol in the building.
Yeah.
Everybody's inviting you to their table,
G-Money come true.
Come true. I got so many invites, and I did not deny not one invite.
You went by everybody.
Everybody, even if it was just for a chaser. Just give me a little of your chaser right there. I need a little of this, a little.
I left, so who won the most creative?
I think it was the young ladies that were, from what Super told me, the young ladies that were right next to us.
Oh, who was dressed like...
from old school with the cannon.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was nice. Their cooler was nice. Super told me they won.
Okay.
Yeah, they won. They could have a different creative cooler, this cooler, that. But their cooler...
They came in uniform and everything.
Costumes. They had signs about their thing. It was nice. They came with a guillotine.
Yes, I saw that.
Oh, my God.
I saw that. They went all out.
It was all out. I was like, what? And the cannon was like, everybody was like, yo, they're bringing in a cannon. And the cannon, you lift the cannon up. That was the cooler. Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
That was the cooler. So it was a great event. It was a great event put together. I asked Cleon, I said, is this the most people y'all ever had for Cooler Fest?
And what did he say?
He was like, absolutely.
Absolutely. I looked down from on top of the stage and looked over. I was like, damn.
He was like, absolutely. I was like, congratulations, my brother.
Well done. Shout out to Wear the Flex one time.
Congratulations, my brother. Man, good stuff. Now we got to start getting some, I don't know, but should we go like U.S. international?
What, with Cooler Fest?
With artists?
What, for Cooler Fest?
Yeah.
No. You know why? I looked. It's a formula. If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Okay, do we go A-list Caribbean on the artist?
No, because it's a band song. It's that type of culture event.
I'm just asking.
I wouldn't touch it. If it's not broken, don't fix it.
I'm just asking. I'm just saying you might want to improve it. When we get like Beyonce for Cooler Fest.
Yeah, right.
Can you see Beyonce for Cooler Fest?
Cartel for Cooler Fest?
Ooh.
Yeah, don't hold your breath.
You opened up a can of worms.
Don't hold your breath. It's not going to happen.
Opened up. I mean, maybe his second go around the Caribbean, the price drops.
Yeah, 1.5 to 1.2.
Yeah, I'm just saying. The price might drop.
Speaking of Cartel, remember when we saw him in
Dominica
in St. Kitts?
Yes,
he was leaving. I asked Scott Burrell where they going to next. He said Germany. It's all over TikTok. It's all over Facebook of his show in Germany. First of all, sold out. City Splash in Germany, sold out. You could not fit another person in there. However, the performance was not good.
What do you mean?
It was not good. I don't know what happened. I don't know if the sound system was bad or Cartel was host from all the shows he was doing. He was off key. It didn't, and there was literally, how the camera goes around and shows people in the crowd while the perform. People are covering their ears.
No way.
Yeah, it was bad.
You lied.
It was bad.
You lied.
I don't know what happened.
covering it. Maybe they didn't call Chachi. They didn't call Chachi.
They probably didn't call Chachi.
They didn't call Chachi and Albert.
Rouge didn't come to fine tune it. I don't know, but it's all over TikTok. It's all over. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Germany, Cologne, Germany, to be exact. And it did not get received well.
Cologne, Germany?
Cologne, Germany.
So Vibes Cartel stunk up the place.
Yeah, I love it. And he did the cartel laugh. Yes, I love it.
Man, I don't know. But it was bad?
It was bad. So his next stop is the Ziggo Dome in Holland, Amsterdam.
When is that?
I believe I want to say it's tonight. Hold on, let me double check that.
Double check that for me.
Cartel Ziggo.
It's Cartel Rhymes.
I want to say that's tonight.
It's Cartel Rhymes. Where?
He's going to be in London.
Went to London town, tore it down.
On the 11th.
The 11th? Okay.
Vibes Cartel, let me double check. But because he has a
Friday.
He has a whole European schedule. Mm-hmm. Oh yes, he is doing the Wireless Festival, which is big in London.
That's when they're going to release the remix for Shake It to the Max.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. They're waiting for that festival to release the Shake It to the Max remix with Vibes Cartel on there.
Europe.
So they're waiting for that
tour. Hold on, let me
drop.
Let me get his dates. You have the dates? Oh, that's him in okay, so yes, it's tonight, the 7th.
Oh, so they're in Holland.
So he's in Amsterdam tonight. Mm-hmm. July 10th, they're in Paris.
He's in Amsterdam now, right?
He's in Amsterdam right now.
Isn't it tonight, like now?
What time is it in Holland? Hold on.
Ask Google. Hey, Google, what time is it in Holland? It is
8:15.
Yeah, 8:15.
8:15. So show should have been, if not started already, it should be starting soon.
Yeah. What's his name was on stage hyping up the crowd?
Who?
His hype man.
Oh, Nuffy?
Nuffy.
So they're in Paris on the 10th.
Okay.
They're at London for the Wireless Festival on the 13th.
Okay.
What just passed was Summer Jam Festival in Cologne, Germany. And then in September, he's going to be in Malta.
Why such a big gap?
I don't know. September, he's going to be in Malta. So he's going to come back to do other shows because, of course, he has Dominica and other places.
October.
And he's going to be Malta, Freedom Street, Europe, from September 11th to the 14th.
Okay. Well, go Vibes.
Yeah, he's doing this. He's collecting, dude. That man's collecting.
No backup dancers, no band.
Nothing. And you know, he had an interview that I saw that over the weekend.
He got to pay Spice, though.
Yeah. He did an interview and they asked him, why no band?
Really?
They asked him.
And I would love to hear this answer.
He said, in a way, I agree with what he's saying. And in a way, so I'm 50-50 on his answer. If you know dancehall, reggae, and sound system culture, which is what he said, I'm paraphrasing here. He said, if you know from those eras, from when Shabba and Supercat and all of these legends came up, there was no band.
True.
They jumped on the sound system, whether it be Stone Love or whoever, and they would just jump on with tracks, which is true. However, Supercat, Shabba, and them wasn't asking 1.5, were they?
You know, I hear people say that, like, oh, we had this discussion at the airport the day we was going to St. Kitts, and someone said, you know, they don't feel that dancehall artists need a band. It's not. Oh, they don't. They said they're fine with it with a DJ, and it's not good with a band. And I said, look at Beanie Man. That's
depending on who you ask.
Beanie Man kills it.
He, of course, because he gets back with Rough Cut, and Rough Cut is an amazing dancehall reggae band.
And he is
the king of the dancehall.
There you go.
Yeah, but you don't tell a Cartel fan that because they will fight you.
I don't know.
Don't tell a Cartel fan that because they will fight you.
I know. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Now, I am 50-50 with the band thing, and I'm 50-50 on Cartel's answer. Yes, sound system culture, with all of that, with the artists, it was always on track. Always has been on track. But for such big stages that he's doing, for the amount of money that he is charging, I think it calls for a full band. But again, if you are familiar with Cartel's career, he was never a band artist.
True.
He was never a band artist. I still remember when he first came here, it was on track. And he didn't even have his own DJ. I think it was Blaze was playing the tracks for him.
I don't know. I just think, me personally, a band adds more to a show. It gives you more in-depth.
It depends which band. Because I've heard bands back an artist and it sounds just like the record, like its tracks. If you have the good Ableton guy to push in the synths and the background vocals and all of that, yes, definitely a band. Not every band could do it that way. Not every band could do it that way. Like Beanie Man's band, Rough Cut, they got the Ableton with the samples and everything, with the backup vocals. It's on point.
So what did you think of Shinsia with the band?
That was my first time seeing her with the band. It went well. Yeah. No, she did it. She did her thing. That was the first time I ever, because I saw her on tracks. That was my first time seeing her
on tracks.
That was the first time I saw her with band, and she did her thing.
It was nice.
She did her thing.
I thought it was. To me, I think I've seen Shinsia 3 times. That was, for me, that was her best performance.
Her best performance.
Her best.
Because she has grown as an artist over the years.
That's true too.
She's grown as an artist, as an art.
That's true too.
She's definitely grown as an artist over the years.
That's true too. That's true.
And the more you do it, the more experience you gain. You correct your wrongs. You get criticize. What's the word?
Criticize. Criticism.
Positive,
Critiqued.
negative critique on your performance. You know how to improve, and that comes with experience, which is what Cartel is doing now.
True.
Which is what Cartel's doing now, because like we said, stage rust over the years. He's back on tour now, and he's doing more constant shows, and he's getting better with every show. Well, I don't know what happened in Germany, but that's not for me. I wasn't there.
I think once he does his second go around, I think he might include a band.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
No?
I wouldn't hold my breath. I wouldn't hold my breath. He's very adamant, like based on the interview that I saw when he answered it. He's like, I have no need for it.
Okay.
He said it. I have no need for it. I'm good.
I'm just saying, like, once the product becomes seen already, and the product becomes been there, done that, you're gonna have to change it up, whether it's a band, backup dancers, something, backup vocalists.
I don't know. I don't think so. This is Cartel we're talking about, bro.
I'm just saying.
Like, okay, I had this conversation with Brad the other day. This was the same momentum that Jack Ure had when he came out. When Jack Ure came out, Jack Ure was out of prison. Nobody have seen him. He actually blew up when he was in prison, so everybody wanted to see him. They could have charged anything. They could have brought any type of show. Nobody would have cared because it was Jack Ure.
Biggest show in the village today.
Correct. When Buju came out, same thing. Buju has not put out a record in how long?
They all had bands, though, right?
Both had bands.
Correct.
Both had bands. But no matter what type of show, they could have came out and tracked and nobody would have cared. Because
at that point, yeah.
At that point, nobody would have cared. As you mentioned, the second go around, the third go around, now that changes things.
Correct.
That changes things. Jack Ure and Buju's audience might be a little different as well, because it's more reggae music than anything else.
True.
Cartel's, this is a whole different ballgame right now.
It's dancehall.
Not only is it dancehall, forget dancehall. This is Cartel.
he's like this guy.
Forget dancehall,
like
forget reggae music.
You're saying like he's his own genre.
Yeah, he is. No, y'all think I'm joking. He is.
Yeah.
This is something completely different. Completely different.
Okay.
So, second, third, fourth go around, he gonna bring the same show, sing back the same song, and the people will go to see him because it is vibes. Cartel. It is Adidja Palmer. I'm telling you.
Okay. We'll see. I beg to differ. I think he's gonna eventually go to a band.
I don't see it happening.
Once his performances become.
In my entire time knowing about Vibes Cartel, I think I've only seen him on band twice.
You seen Vibes Cartel in a band?
In Jamaica, on video.
Oh. Okay.
But again, it was for like big shows like Sting, where bands is already on stage. It's not his band per se.
Okay, I got it.
If he runs out during somebody's performance who's currently using a band, you will see him run out. But the time just before he got locked up, and he had last headlined Reggae Sumfest, he was the closing act. Sun was up. People came to see him. It was all track, man.
Okay.
It was all track. I don't see him convert into a band anytime soon.
All right. And
I could be wrong. Hey, I could be wrong.
That is Outkast's analogy.
I could be wrong.
On Vibes.
But that's how I see it. That's my knowledge of the business. I don't see it happening.
I think it's gonna happen once this I don't want to say the word stale, but once he finishes
The first run.
going through the Caribbean
the first run.
and everything, people are going to be like, because you do have critics, whether they're fans or not, are saying he should be using a ban, or it should be a ban, or it's okay, but there's no ban. And that after a while, that's going to change. I feel that's my opinion.
No, I mean, I hear you.
Eventually, he's going to have to, because the product is the same product over and over and over again. It's like, okay, we need to add some new wrinkles to this. Like I said, whether it's backup dancers, whether it's background vocalists, whether they get Aisha from Antigua again, they need to do something, because it's becoming the same thing. It's like you playing and you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over, the same routine.
Right.
You got to change it up.
Yeah,
because
I agree.
Everybody's like, okay. That's just my opinion.
No, I hear you.
I'm not his manager, but I think eventually he's gonna have to.
Well, I guess that's up to Scott Burrell and TJ.
It might not be next year, it might be the year after, but I think eventually he's gonna have to.
He might maybe add some elements, but like I said, this is Vybz Kartel, bro. This is Vybz Kartel. He has his own niche. He has his own niche. No matter, there's people that looks at Kartel and sees him doing no wrong in that sense. You know what I'm saying? So, and I hear you. Yes, me and you are going to be the ones to critique, yo, this man need a ban. There's people that just don't care, bro. It's Kartel.
Until the money runs dry.
That's it.
How much? $1,000 for a show?
Let me go.
Let's book them for Cool Effect.
Bro, how fast did those first tier tickets went when they announced him for Dominica? How fast did it go? Half an hour?
Oh, they sold out, half hour.
Half an hour, the first tier tickets, gone.
Sold out, Dominica. One time for your mind.
It's Kartel.
Two time for the blind.
It is Kartel. I'm sorry.
Starts well. Tomorrow. What's tomorrow?
What is tomorrow?
SMG, tomorrow is?
What the hell is happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow, as Super Kid would say.
What the hell's happening tomorrow? He asked you, not me.
What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday.
What, you get 2 pizzas at Domino's for the price of 1? What?
Well, that's also tomorrow. But tomorrow is Prime Day.
Oh, snap. How did I miss that? I was just on it.
Tomorrow's Prime Day. And it's not just a day. It's
2, 3 days.
4 days.
4 days?
4 days. That's how well it is. Tomorrow's Prime Day, y'all. So, and then you got in your cart.
And I just emptied it.
Just emptied it. The whole cart. That must have been a good weekend for you, boy.
No,
emptied the whole cart after Cool Effect. You hear this, SMG?
Actually,
Cool Effect done. He went home, emptied his whole cart.
It was stuff that we needed. It was stuff we needed in St. Kitts.
Oh, before that you emptied.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was stuff we needed in St. Kitts.
I thought you emptied it just like.
No.
Well, tomorrow's Prime Day, y'all. So
I should have waited.
Should have. Yes, you should have. 4 days annual.
But I need it
Prime
though.
Day
I need
starts
it
tomorrow, and it's going to be 4 days this year. So you can't call it Prime Day, right?
Prime Week.
Well, it might just add another 3 more days to it, make it 7 days.
Just make it Prime Week.
Prime Week. There you go. Prime Week. This Friday, what's happening Friday?
Superman.
Look up in the sky.
Superman.
It's a bird. It's a plane.
Hey, boy. What's his name? James Gunn. Do not let me down.
Well, this is the first revamped DC Cinematic Universe movie. Hits theaters Friday, probably Thursday for us, I would think.
Please.
Look up in the sky.
Come on, James. I got faith in you, James.
Okay.
Please don't reboot this thing again and it flops.
Well, this Friday, you're going to find out.
Oh, speaking of DC and Marvel, did you finish Ironheart?
I did.
I finished it yesterday.
I did.
And your thoughts?
What do you think about SMG? You love it, right?
I liked it.
I thought it was.
I find it was all right. It got better as the episodes went forward.
I think a lot of the scenes were just too long. Like some of these scenes.
That I agree with.
This scene is going too long. Stop it.
The callback to the first Iron Man movie, though. Ooh, that one caught me off guard. The callback? Whew, that won't catch me off guard.
Yeah, so Mephisto is officially. He's good.
No, okay.
You didn't like him at first.
I cursed
because you thought he was going to come in as dressed as Borat.
Yeah, I did. No, I did.
Like, what?
I'm not gonna lie. When I saw it was him, I flipped.
He did a good job.
He killed it.
He did.
I'm not gonna lie. I did not think he could manage a serious role like that, but he did it very well.
So far, so good.
He did it very well.
That I'll give thumbs
Switch
up.
accents and everything. I was like, oh.
That I would give a thumbs up to.
Yeah. What's his name?
Sacha Baron Cohen.
He murdered it.
He did.
He murdered it. Even the guy playing the Hood, I even find he did that role.
He is an amazing actor. He's from Hamilton. He's done millions of things. He's a stage actor.
Oh, he's a stage actor. That explains things. But
done millions of
Des
things.
shares your sentiment. She cannot stand Riri Williams.
Oh, thank you. I just think she's a really bad actress. Her facial expressions going in from one character, from one what's the word I'm looking for, into the next, like to go from angry to happy. It's just she's all over the place. She's all over the place.
Okay, so I gotta ask G, right? I have to ask him. Who's worse, Riri Williams or the chick from The Last of Us?
Oh, The Last of Us. She's horrible. She is horrible. She is horrible. I mean, don't get me wrong. She was good in Game of Thrones, I guess maybe because she really didn't need any expression,
right,
or she didn't have to project or anything. She just sat there serious, Game of Thrones. She wasn't that big of a role, but she was in Game of Thrones. But Last of Us, she's bad. She is bad.
I even find the other girl was doing better than Riri Williams, the girl Natalie.
She's going to be a lot there. Oh, she's going to be in, they're doing Doctor Strange has his academy.
Right. So, what's it called?
She's going to be a part of that academy.
Strange Academy or something like that. Wizard Academy or something like that.
She's going to be part of that. So she's going to see her. You're going to see her in that. And, of course, Mephisto. And that is the first time this is not the first time. Okay, first of all, this is not the first time we've seen him on screen. Mephisto. He's been in 2 other projects before. What was that?
The first project was with your favorite actor in the world, Nicolas Cage, in Ghost Rider.
Oh, he appeared in, he is.
But they never called him Mephisto.
He's part of the Ghost Rider universe.
Yes. They never called him Mephisto.
I think I watched that movie once and don't really. I could watch it right now.
Oh, it's a cult classic.
And it would be like new to me, right?
It's a cult classic. I love that movie.
It'll be new.
I love that movie. The second one was garbage, but the first one, cult classic. Mm-hmm. Mephisto was in it, but they never mentioned him as Mephisto.
Oh.
Then there was a second showing, but I think that was on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, he popped up in that?
Yeah, he popped up in that as well.
I never finished
But they never called him Mephisto in that either. Mm-hmm. This is the first time on screen he referred to, they called me many names, but then but I'm known as Mephisto. First time you heard the name Mephisto on screen. So now he's officially in the universe, and there's already a lot of speculation as to where it's going to go, that Mephisto is the one pulling the strings with Doctor Doom in the future movies, that he's the one behind all of it. And if you know the comic history, he's even supposed to be more powerful than Thanos.
Well, he was part of, him and Thanos are together in a couple of comics as well, too.
But if you do your comic book history, he's supposed to be more powerful than Thanos.
Really?
Yes. If you do your comic book history, he's more powerful than Thanos.
Okay.
He's up there with Dormammu. He's up there with, and even when
he laughed,
he laughed at it. Dormammu. He laughed at it. But you did give me a heads up about that. They made a lot of Dormammu references.
Yeah, quite a few.
They made a lot of Dormammu references.
Quite a few. Speaking of the Fantastic Four, the actor died.
Who did? The guy who originally played Doom.
Julian McMahon.
Yeah.
Julian McMahon. It's really ironic, right?
Right.
That the movie comes out on the 25th and he just passed.
The original Doctor Doom.
So he was in 2 of the movies. Rise of the Silver Surfer.
The first one
and
the second one, yeah.
Rise of the Silver Surfer. So how many Fantastic movies are there?
Those first 2.
Fantastic Four.
Then the one that was horrible with Michael B. Jordan, and this will be the 4th.
Mm-hmm. And now there's actually a 5th movie that never came out. You can watch it on YouTube.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You can watch it on YouTube.
Really? From what year?
What year did that Fantastic Four movie? It's on YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube. It's a Fantastic Four movie which never came out. The movie house never really wanted to give it a go. It's a whole long story.
For real?
Yeah, you can go.
I didn't know that.
It's a Fantastic Four movie.
Can you find that link for me and send it to me?
It was supposed to be in the movies, and the movies just never released it.
But okay, there's got to be a reason for that. Was it horrible?
Yes.
It was horrible.
I never really watched it.
It was bad, SMG. And this coming from the girl that said. This is coming from the same girl that liked Madam Web, so it got to be bad. It's got to be bad.
Madam Web.
It's got to be bad. If she says bad, on whole, God help us.
Yeah.
But yes, Fantastic Four. And funny enough, Christian came to me this morning. Christian said, "Hey, Dad, is there another big Marvel movie coming out soon?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" Like, what's the name? Fantastic Four. Yeah, that's the name. He turned to Nathan. That's the name. I'm like, why are you asking me this? He said, "Oh, because Fortnite's going to come out with a new season and they're going to be in it." I'm like, of course they are. Of course they are. Because Superman is in it now. Mm-hmm. So that's promoting the movie. And of course, what better way to reach that younger audience than put them in Fortnite?
Put them in Fortnite.
Fortnite.
And of course, marketing.
Yeah, definitely. Marketing.
Yeah. Anyway.
I still feel Fantastic Four is going to be the Avengers movie it's going to be the summer blockbuster. I hope it is.
It looks really good. I just hope they don't mess it up.
They teased another
again.
They teased another trailer.
Yes, they did.
I'm starting to agree with you on this. Like, stop.
They teased another trailer.
Stop.
Yeah, so the Fantastic Four movie came out in 1994. It was never released. It was shelved. A lot of bootleggers have it. It's on circulation. It's online.
Do we know any of the actors?
No. No.
I gotta see. Did you just? Yeah, you just sent it to me. Okay, I'm gonna check this.
Came out and I just put Fantastic Four in 1994.
SMG just sent it to me.
1994.
I am going to check this out. 1994. Oh my God.
1994.
My goodness.
Yep. It did not reach.
I was skeptical at first when they announced Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, but based off of what I'm seeing in the trailers.
You like him?
Man, look like he holding it down, man.
Okay, we'll see. He's a good actor, though.
He's a good actor. What had me dying was the fact that they gave the Thing, Ben Grimm, a beard in Rock. You missed that?
Yeah.
Go and look back on one of the newest trailers they put out.
Really?
He has a beard and it's made of rock. I'm dying at this. I'm like, oh, whoever paid attention to detail on that one.
There's a rumor that what is one of their arch nemesis?
They have a few.
Is supposed to make an appearance in the film, a cameo.
There's a few.
I think John Malkovich is playing
the Red Ghost.
Red Ghost.
The Red Ghost, yes.
John Malkovich is they say might or it might got cut out. They're not sure.
They better leave that in.
Because he's not on any of the title cards. So they're thinking that either they're going to...
I hope they didn't take that out.
Hold it out or...
The Red Ghost, man. You know about the Red Ghost?
A little. Not really, not much. But I know John Malkovich is playing.
He's supposed to be playing him. Yes, I forgot about that, actually. Yeah, the Red Ghost. Big Marvel villain.
Okay.
Big Marvel villain.
All right, one more thing before we go. TikTok is reportedly developing a U.S.-only version.
I read this.
You want to tell us about it? Do you remember?
I read this. I'm hoping it doesn't result into what I think it's going to happen. I'm hoping.
What is?
Because right now, streamers could stream whatever the hell they want on TikTok.
Correct.
Without any violations, without getting booted off, copyright infringement. If the U.S. gets a hold of that, that's gone.
Well, according to reports, TikTok is in the midst of developing a new U.S.-only version of the app as it closes in on a deal with their U.S. partner in line with the requirements. So according to reports, the U.S.-only version of TikTok is currently being referred to as M2 and is scheduled to launch in early September. American users will then be required to download this updated, spun-off version of the app to keep using TikTok, though they'll have till March of 2026 to do so. So, how exactly this American TikTok will be different? We don't know.
I just told you how.
Yeah, so they said presumably this would enable TikTok owner ByteDance to maintain full control over TikTok in every other region while also meeting the new requirements specified to the U.S. market, which includes limits on foreign ownership and control of the platform's algorithm.
By the way, G-Money, you're live on TikTok.
What else is new? Anyway, the deal will enable the sell-off without full algorithm access, more control in line with the U.S. laws. So let's see. This news comes just days after President Trump announced that he has a TikTok buyer lined up. So we'll see.
Oh, God, I'm just hoping they don't block us again.
TikTok, you don't. You're good. You're in St.Maarten. You don't have to worry about TikTok. You're good. You're just going to miss the American
users.
So the American users won't be on there. But Billy from Shanghai will be.
Everybody else will be on there.
Right. Susan from North Dakota.
Yeah.
She won't
be able to.
She won't be on there.
Yeah.
Susan
all right.
from North Dakota.
As long as they don't block me, like.
No, you're good. You're in St.Maarten good. You're good. You're good, son. You're good.
Because right now I'm having the time of my life.
All right. Anyway, time for me to get on out of here. Outkast is up next with the Power Hour. Today's Monday, so it's Figure It Out Mondays.
Whatever happens.
Whatever happens Mondays. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. God spare life. Remember, success is getting what you want. Happiness liking what you get. So please don't play or hate. Just congratulate. Always remember to be yourself, because you might find yourself by yourself. Love, peace, hair grease, peace in the Middle East, and always put God first in everything you do. Have a wonderful afternoon, if there's such a thing, on this Monday. GIG, and don't forget Sagan coming up at 4 o'clock. Y'all have a wonderful afternoon and behave yourselves. Outkast is up next, and he's streaming on TikTok. Keep it right here. It's Laser 101. Y'all have a great day.